about to talk about a hot topic because you guys always want to go at people when they get participation trophies. I know you don't attack the kids, but you attack anyone who has that mentality, that mindset. Oh, you're just giving them a participation trophy. Well, you're not alone. Now there's going to be actual legislation potentially based on y'all crazy mindsets. Oh, we're going to have a fight right here. Let's talk about it. North Carolina senators have introduced a bill to ban participation trophies in youth sports. Senators Timothy Moffitt and Eddie Settle. Yeah, I called y'all out by names because I got a problem with your partner. And Bobby Hanning, y'all all introduced a bill that will prohibit city and county recreation leagues that get government funding from giving awards or trophies to young athletes solely for participating. Quote, awards provided in connection with the activity, if any, shall be based on identified performance achievements. That's what the bill reads. Bill is now on its way to a committee to determine if it will head to the chamber. Yeah, it should head to the damn gas chamber and burn this damn bill. The hell y'all talking about, chamber? All right, so here's the question. Should participation trophies get banned, or is this crazy and a reach? I say the latter. It's crazy and a reach. Let's talk about why I love participation trophies, and I've always been in full support of them. One, it rewards the most fundamental level of success, commitment. Y'all getting caught up in achievement. That's not the most basic level of success. It's actually committing to something. Not the achievement, but the participation, the focus, the intent, the attention, the commitment to going to practice, to going to the game. Not how athletic you are, not how talented you are, not if you're MJ and you're a beast. No, just the fact that your ass is not doing anything else but trying to play this sport. You don't get anything for that? Y'all don't feel that that kid deserves anything? It's not just what the kid is doing and how well he's doing it, but it's what he's not doing. And we all know that the idle time is the devil's workplace. You imagine what these kids will be doing if they ain't even get a certificate, a trophy for just the commitment, the hour, 2 hour long practice every other day or every week, whatever it may be in commitment. They're doing that instead of just sitting at home, instead of just hanging out with their friends, instead of just riding around the neighborhood in circles. These kids are trying. Not all of them will actually achieve greatness, but you don't get anything for trying now, committing to something. I remember when I was a youngster, and I was really good, all right? So let's take that out the equation because there were guys on my team that weren't really good. You think I felt better than them in terms of commitment? No, I just felt better than them because of the results, because of the achievement, because I knew I contributed more than they did. But they contributed. What do you think a practice is? Me going against you. Without a them there, who am I practicing against? Myself? It's crazy. Like we go to these places where we just want to measure what's the end game, what's the destination. No, it's that commitment to the journey. What about the late bloomers? Okay, what about that kid? You know, I give you an example. My ace, my best friend, Jabari Magnus, who tried out for our youth level team, got kicked off because we had too many players. Coach was like, he ain't good enough. Get him off the team. You fast forward 4 years, guess what he was? All city as a linebacker. First team. Guess who was all city second team for this publication, the LA Times? Me. The same guy who was the MVP of the team he got kicked off of, 4 years later, he's playing linebacker. I'm playing strong safety and running back. He makes first team all city, and I make second team all city. Now, that kid got kicked off. What about another kid on that team who, that same guy who was just a scrub, just on the squad, whatever, turns out to be all state in basketball? All I'm saying is incentivize these kids to just show up and be committed. And then obviously give greater incentives to those who contribute greater to the team. But to just say the bottom line is nothing. We used to have practice 3 times a week. 3 times a week, and a game. And you mean I'm going to do that for 4 months? And at the end of it, Marcellus is going to get a trophy because he's the MVP. We'll get a trophy because we're champions. But what if we don't win the championship? Only Marcellus gets a trophy for being the MVP, and the rest of us, well, it was fun playing with Marcellus. Oh, that's messed up, man. I see what's going on, and I just think it's a delusional mindset. Reward these kids for doing the right thing, even if they don't get the best results. It's just that simple. I had so much pride because I got participation trophies. Now, I ran track and I also played football. So football, you get a participation trophy, and then you also get the trophy at the end of the year and the special awards. Track is a whole different animal. And if y'all would have came by my apartment growing up, y'all would have thought, I don't know, I was like in the Hall of Fame or something. Because in track, you run 4 events every weekend. You can get a medal or trophy in every single event. On top of, at the banquet at the end of the year, you get that participation trophy. You were just on the track team, right? And every weekend I would get 4 trophies. A lot of them first place because I was really fast, right? First place, first place, first place, first place. And I come home like, yes. And that's what I earned. I get it. But what about the kid, and I know these kids, that were just slow, you know, whether they're a late bloomer or, hey, mama and daddy didn't give you much, and your ass just slow. That kid still went to the track meet. Track meet started at 8 a.m., y'all. Track meets used to end at 8 p.m., y'all. Tuna fish sandwiches sitting there. You know, you got your bag of Funyuns. You're running around in circles, hanging out, but you're there all damn day. And a lot of times it's 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. These kids are committed. You imagine a kid who always gets 4th place. Or when we were in youth league, you had to get 7th place. You get nothing for 7th place. 1st through 6th got something. 7th place, nothing. You imagine the 7th place kid every single week got nothing? And then that kid turns around, goes to the banquet, and he's sitting there in his 2 big-ass suit that his daddy gave him, and he's sitting there trying to look cute and got a tie down to his ankles, and he gets nothing there as well. Come on, y'all. We got to do better than that. Reward these kids for the commitment, not just the achievement, not just the results.